reason that attracted me to Numis Network was that it was different. You know, I can tell you that if even I try to think back and put myself in the situation before Numis Network, which is kind of tough because I was in a tough financial spot. If I had been invited to another Me Too company, you know, potion lotion, air filter, gas additive, travel, or something like that, I just can't see myself getting that pumped up over it. I really don't. And there's nothing against those companies. Those companies paved the way for companies like Numis Network to be born. Without those kind of companies, and you know, sometimes you'll hear people say, well, consumables, and you know, I have a couple answers to that. Number one, when you're on auto ship for 6 months and you have a good supply of that consumable, you don't want to order anymore. This is something that's the only MLM product I've ever seen that I wouldn't mind a garage full of. And so I actually see it as the ultimate consumable because it has a 0 time delay of desired consumption regardless of existence. This is something that you'll never have a friend walking through the aisles of Sam's or Costco saying, hey, I just found this for $8. You never have that. We don't have to have that explanation because competitors will actually never make a better one of what we have.
I understand that you didn't have a storybook beginning to your network marketing career. Can you tell me about that real quick?
You know, I've been in about a dozen network marketing companies.
Is that all?
Yeah, and you know, 2 different travels, a juice, a diet cookie, laundry detergent, an Aztec grain. I don't know. And you know, somehow, I mean, I've been in, because you know what I saw is I love the model of network marketing, but there was always something. There was always, you know, okay, this is good, but I really don't like that.
Right.
And you know, it really was until Numis and meeting the founders, hearing the story, understanding their experience, and the fact that we have a product that is red hot right now.
Yes.
You know, it's talked about absolutely everywhere, and we're the only company in that $100 billion niche. Which, you know, some people will tell you, you know, hey, health and wellness, that's a $700 billion industry. Absolutely, but there's 4,800 companies competing for that just in network marketing. We have a $100 billion industry that's $11 million an hour, and there's us, just one.
And it's a very fragmented industry, isn't it?
There is no industry leader. There is no Microsoft, Google, or AT&T of coins.
That is huge.
It
that
absolutely
is huge.
Yeah.
Right. I've been in the industry for 22 years.
Yeah.
I don't say that to impress anybody, just to impress upon you that I'm a lifer.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's awesome.
I'm an absolute lifer, and the reason is because I get it. I think we get it.
Yeah.
And for those who are watching this right now, if you've been in more than one network marketing company, that means you're a lifer. Because what really tickles me is when somebody says, well, I've tried that network marketing 5 different times.
Right.
I says, you tried it 5 times. Anytime more than once means that you got the bug. That means the promise of residual income is in you somewhere. We just got to waken it up.
Right.
And what happens is there's so much rejection with all the Me Too, same worn out story, is that people are not as receptive. However, question. How many garages would you like to have of gold and silver?
As many as possible.
Timing, I guess, is everything. Any comments on timing?
You know,
How important is that?
It's so powerful to understand timing right now because never before in our country has there been more interest in making alternative income. You know, they just actually, I was at, you know, Jess and I were at a sushi place and I saw 60 Minutes. I don't know if anyone saw 60 Minutes, but they were talking about these 40 to 60-year-olds with master's degrees that are unemployed. And, you know, that is reality. And so some people see network marketing and they're like, oh, I'm just not good at sales. This is not about sales. This is about inviting. This is about inviting people. And let me tell you, every time I get on stage, I make it a point to thank the person that invited me to check this out.
Yes.
You know, Chris Peraldi called me and said, hey, Ray, come check this out. He didn't sell me. He didn't convince me.
Yeah.
He invited me. I was looking for something. And so you don't have to sell your friends. Your friends, a lot of them, are looking for something. And so if you want to be of service, if you truly care about them, you'll at least invite them. You know, just invite them. Invite and see who is interested. You know, coming from the real estate background, there's a lot of people that had millions and millions and millions of dollars that no longer have that. And they're looking for something. They may not want to do something that they deem below them.
Right.
You know, laundry detergent, soap, diapers, whatever, right? Nobody's, you know, gold and silver is not below anybody.
No.
I've yet to meet someone who's offended by it, embarrassed of it, had too much of it, or said no thank you to gold and silver. I don't know anyone that wouldn't take a box of gold and silver right now.
Or two boxes.
Or 2 boxes.
That's
Three.
right. Well, by the way, so when you talk about inviting, you're talking to invite to take a look, right?
Absolutely.
So not sell,
Absolutely.
convince, persuade, ask anybody. So how much does it cost to take a look?
Nothing.
How much would it have cost you had you not taken a look?
A lot of money, a lot of stress, and I literally can't imagine myself had I said no to that little invite. And I'm forever grateful for that. I was in a spot that, I remember looking at my bank statement and thinking, that isn't me. It just isn't me. And that's what people need to understand. People tell me, well, Ray, you don't understand, I'm in foreclosure. You're not in foreclosure, your house is.
Yes.
And so, we can get to wherever we want to go from wherever we are. No matter what circumstances you have going on, you can get to where you want to go.
But we're not our circumstances, and sometimes our experiences are necessary to be able to appreciate what we have before us.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
with that being said, I want to invite you, if you're looking at this for the very first time, to take a real solid, hard look at Numis Network and how it can bail you out of whatever circumstances you might be in right now. If you've got financial issues or love someone who's got some financial issues, may I suggest to you that you not only look at Numis, that you dig in and you will see what we see. You're going to see a 5-star opportunity. What's a 5-star? The best of the best. There's nothing better than 5-star. You're going to see a company with impeccable timing. We're ahead of the curve. That means when it grows and when it goes verticals, we want to be ahead of it. We don't want to be at the end of that curve. We don't want to be at the Amways, the Herbalives, etc. We've got a company with impeccable leadership. You heard Ray talk about our management and ownership team. I mean, I know them personally. We have the trends in timing. Gold and silver is our way, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the 3rd star. The 4-star, we have a product that everybody wants and nobody has enough of, and that's M-O-N-E-Y, spelled what? Money. Okay, and you gotta have it because it builds churches, and you guess what? It helps orphanages, and it does clothe us and put food on the table. And if somebody says money's not important, they'll lie to you about other things too. And we've got a compensation plan that's second to none with IDSTC, really unique. It's a 2-in-1 compensation plan, the best of the binary, and we've got a coded bonus that made millionaires out of I can't tell you how many people. So with that being said, I will tell you this. It may cost you a whole lot more not to look deep into what's going on here. That is just, 30 minutes, get on a webinar.
Absolutely.
Go to a meeting, go to a PBR, whatever it may be. Take a solid look at this, and I think you'll see what we see. Right.